I'm going to tell you about my first order with Instacart. If you don't know what Instacart is a service to where you go to grocery stores or wherever, and you actually grocery shop fires for people. So fires for right now, all I know it's strictly just grocery shopping. Who knows? Soon it might move to you actually going to actual retail stores and picking up people's clothes. I don't know. So the sign up was real easy, in my personal opinion. It just took a few days first for everything to go through. Then they send you a little green card as well. It's kind of like the card they give me on DoorDash, but it's like a debit card or credit card. And that's how you're able to pay for the people's food, right? So how it works is obviously it's an app, works on your phone, and you get an order that comes through after you pre-sign up to your designated hours to which you want to work. Maybe it's a 2-hour block, 3-hour block, or 4-hour block. You have to actually look ahead at least like a week and a half, or that week. It really depends on your access to scheduling, and you just schedule the block, and then your app turns on during that time. So again, this is my first time, my first order, and I'm just learning. So I just wanted to bring you all information that I got from my first order versus like doing like 5 or 10 of them or whatever. So this is my first order. So my first order came through. It was for like $15 and some change, right? And they told me to go to East Peoria, which is probably maybe about 8 miles as far as from where I'm at. And I'm thinking like, all right, $15, maybe a couple items or whatever. So by the time I get to the store, I'm like, all right, open the app, and it said, okay, it has like 20 items or whatever. And I'm pretty sure I was able to see the amount of items that I was to pick up at the store prior to, but I was just more focused on just getting to the store and let's just try to figure it all out. And so as I'm going, through the store, you find the item. First off, I really didn't care for was they kind of give you a little quiz as you're taking your first order. So the first thing that I saw was like bananas, and they were like, how do you look for these food items? Are you looking for expiration date or the way they look? To me, all that could have just been bypassed from like earlier. I could have kind of done a little speed test before then. As I'm in the store, I'm ready to shop and get this whole process over with and get it to the customer. So each item you actually have to scan, and then it registers, within the app. So if somebody says they wanted like turkey gravy, this specific brand, you have to go find that specific brand of turkey gravy, scan it on the barcode with your phone. So just make sure your phone is fully charged because this thing takes a lot of battery. So I scan that item, and then it registers, and then it disappears off your list as, kind of like checked off. But in times where you can't find the item or they're out of the item, you have to either find a decent replacement or just say they're just out of it. So after, get through, shopping for everything, you pay for it with the card, load it up in my car, and then it tells you the destination where to go. Now again, when it first came through to tell me that I had this order, maybe it showed me the final destination address, and I think it did. I just couldn't probably like discern it or figure it out far as from there. Again, it's the first order. As I get more orders, I'm going to get better at that. But this was maybe about 7 or 8 miles from the store, and so it was just way off in these booty lands or whatever. Took it to them, dropped it off. No real issues. My GPS was kind of off a little bit. My Google Maps has been like acting kind of a little crazy lately. I don't know. So dropped it off. It's cool, and then take off, and that was it. So that took me probably about. The actual shopping took me probably about 25, 30 minutes, if that. The actual drive was at least like maybe like a 20-minute drive. So altogether, I spent maybe about an hour on this order. I checked the next day, and I had like a $5, $6 tip on it, somewhere around there. So altogether for that one batch, that's what they call it, a batch, I got like $21 or whatever. So, you know, I started debating in my head. I'm like, was that worth it in comparison to all the other apps that I'm doing? To me, honestly, no. That's just me personally. You know, I think it should be higher. You probably will be seeing a lot of more videos from me from the standpoint of what I think we should all be paid for a service like that. So, in actuality, we got $20 in that hour, right? I don't know how many gigs are going to actually do that. Now I may get some arguments about Uber or Lyft or whatever. I mean, all that's subjugated on surges. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I have to do more orders to get a full grasp on it. But I just wanted to bring you this video to let you know that, just to tell you about my Instacart experience. If grocery shopping is a thing for you, then you can use my code in the description box below and sign up to do Instacart. Again, I'm just adding more of these gigs to my repertoire and whatever I feel like doing that day. Some days I feel like Uber X, some days I feel like DoorDash, some days I feel like, you know, maybe at Instacart. I'm going to do it more often. I have a couple blocks already saved for this up and coming week, and I will let you all know how it goes. Thank you for watching today's video. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Go out, have fun, get your money. Peace out. Thank you for clicking on today's video. If you haven't done it already, please subscribe to my blog, drivingwithchristian.com, as well as this YouTube channel. Make sure you hit the notification button in the bottom right-hand corner. That way you will be notified every time I upload a new video.